You lying. Good morning, everybody. I know I look very crazy right now. Good morning. I promise it will be worth it, but I'm hoping that it will be worth it. Today we're trying out a new hairstyle, as you can see. Let me show you. So today's hairstyle is inspired by none other than the fabulous Yara Shahidi. This is what I'm going to attempt to do without a tutorial, because obviously I don't think that there's a tutorial for these things, because I don't have a name for these hairstyles, so I can't like type it into YouTube and say tutorial for this hairstyle. I just kind of have to rock and do it myself. Maybe I should give them names and post tutorials. That sounds like a good plan. Let me know what you think. I present to you the ultimate transformation. Ta-da! I am quickly preparing for a meeting that I've got with a brand that I use literally every single day. I'm very excited to be considered to work with them on this one. So I'm preparing for the meeting. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm keen. I'm very keen. I'm in my experimenting era, so I'm testing out different hairstyles, but a big part of it is, I think it's something that kind of shows that I'm aligned with the platform, just my general interest in all things beauty, lifestyle, and just being the best version of yourself. So yeah, this is me. I hope my laptop doesn't die in the middle of the meeting, as this laptop has like a snacks style of just dying. I hope I nailed it. It's giving I did the right thing. I don't care what the haters say. Haters gonna hate, potatoes gonna potate. Morning. Hello, how are you? We can't say anything. 23rd of August, that's next week Wednesday. Okay. Is it like dynamic reels, or is it a face to camera kind of thing? Because I noticed most of the content on their page is like direct to camera. I like that. Okay, so let's lay out the plan for the week. On Monday is usually when I like to plan everything out. Wednesday, I have an event with Auntie Jackie's, right? They've got their vice president coming from America, and we're gonna get to sit and have a dinner together, which is exciting, and I'm gonna bring you along on that. I really want to drop my podcast this week. The problem with the podcast is that the podcast is very heavily based on self-improvement and self-confidence and the things of the like. So basically, how to reinvent yourself after failure, how to boldly chase after your dreams, how to be the girl that you know you're supposed to be and show up as her daily. And I think with the way that my life kind of always takes a quick turn, like tomorrow I can get a call and then I need to like, hasn't happened yet, but I'm just saying, like tomorrow someone can call me and say, hey, we need you to fly out to Cape Town to do ABCDFG. There's an event happening. I just got an email now. There's a pageant happening in Johannesburg and they want me to be one of the judges on the pageant. So it's like, you don't know what can come during the week that will cause you to not have time for something that you thought you would initially have time for, and you have to prioritize that because it's work over a passion project like my podcast. And so I think for me, one of the reasons why my podcast is something I really want to do is because at the core and at the heart of everything that I do, I want to see people succeed. I want to see girls succeed, and I want to see people move beyond the limits that have been placed on them. That's something that I keep on repeating on every single piece of media that I put out on the internet. So it's important to me that I record the entire season. Do you understand? And then, okay, maybe not the entire season. Entire season might be a bit of a reach, but that I record at least half of the season, so that I know for the month of not October, September and August, I'm set and everything is just going to be rolling out automatically. And nobody is left like hanging and it's like, oh, this podcast was so amazing, week 1, week 2, we were climbing and the momentum was building, but then life happened to me and I couldn't record an episode, and then, you know, I have to come back like a month later or whenever I finally gather myself, or I never get the opportunity to gather myself and it just never gets done. So I want to make sure that all of that stuff is pre-recorded in advance, and I'm hoping that today or tomorrow will be the days that I wrap that up, because I want to launch the podcast this Friday. I want to do it this Friday. I'm quickly grabbing lunch I managed to get myself a lash refill situation. My lashes aren't bad, but it has been 2 weeks, and it's much cheaper to refill it halfway than for me to, at the end of the month, have to pay for a removal and then pay for a completely brand new set. Because I'm going to be shooting for the brand that I was in a meeting with earlier, in the next like 2 days, I'll probably start shooting for them on Friday and Saturday, and then maybe continue again Monday and Tuesday next week. So I just want to make sure that my lashes are refilled and everything is fine for the close-up shots. The thing with like being an influencer, and especially in like the beauty space and the lifestyle space, where your look is kind of your brand, if that makes sense, it's so important. And I think this is something that I've learned from Bonang and Pamela Mtanga, that you make sure that your image is consistent and you look good and clean all the time. Show up as your best self always. And I think in the beginning, when I started doing content creation and stuff, it wasn't necessarily something that I factored into my rates as an influencer. Like, it's important to have a budget every single month for basic things that you can maintain. For me, I can't afford to do like my hair, brand new hairstyle every single month, and I think that's why I've learned how to do some of these things myself. But there are certain things I just can't do myself, like lashes. Individual lashes, I can't do it myself. Unfortunately, I have to pay someone to do it. But it's something that helps me in my day-to-day work, because whether I'm vlogging, whatever the case may be, I'm never going to look like completely undone because I've got a set of lashes done. But also, like, having lashes on makes my makeup process, like if I'm doing a full face beat, it'll take me half the time, because I spend a good hour, like 30 minutes, trying to stick on lashes, because I'm not at the point where like it's working out for me in terms of sticking on lashes. But also, I don't enjoy sticking on lashes just because sometimes it lifts, and like I don't know what causes it to lift. Sometimes they are not equally placed, and obviously all of those things come with skill and practice, but that's not something that I'm willing to waste my time or energy on. And I think for me it just works out cheaper to do my lashes every month than for me to buy lash glue and new lashes every time. Because I don't know if you remember that event that I went to, the Maybelline event at the beginning of the year. I went barefaced. Do you know why I went barefaced? I went barefaced because before I started doing my makeup, I realized I didn't have lashes, and lashes for me are what complete a makeup look. So I'm not gonna do my makeup if I'm not gonna have lashes. So I drove to go buy lashes, but in my driving to go buy lashes, I got stuck in traffic, So by the time I got back home, I just put everything down, everything that I needed to put on for the event. I changed and I left for the event. You see the problems I face when it comes to lashes. Even on my top 30, when I did Miss SA, my top 30 interview, guys, I suffered so hard sticking on lashes that my shoes broke. I remember I was like I was running between Nicole and I's room to Lerato and Malandi's room, because I needed someone to like help me. So I needed Lerato to help me like stick on the lashes, and I ended up having lashes that are like unequal, and like it just didn't look like, from far it looked okay, so it was good enough for me to go on the stage and like continue with my judging. But like up close and personal, like if you were talking to me face to face, very scary. And that's why there's no like up close selfie or pictures of me from my time at Miss SA. If you look very carefully, like my time at the Maslow, I didn't have any up close shots, because I hated how my face looked, because I hated how I stuck my lashes. It just wasn't happening. Literally the day of arrival, it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. Top 30 day, it was bad. The last day that I was there, yeah, it was also bad. So I never had a really great lash experience. So individual lashes for me, I recommend and will do any day. Now I just spent a whole rant. I am having stew for lunch, and I'm mixing the stew with pumpkin, and then after that I'm gonna have my favorite spiced oranges and a banana, and then change and then leave, and then we'll come back and see what's happening for dinner.
Fourth is my belief that I belong wherever I am, in whatever room or space that I'm in, and that I bring value to that space. That I'm not just there because someone else couldn't come, or I'm not just there because they didn't find someone better, but that I bring value no matter where I am.
So I just finished responding to comments on YouTube. I decided to add potato salad and what do you call this thing, Ghana? Coleslaw, like halfway through my meal, because I was like, it's shut that crunchy man, there's nothing. Also because I'm a stan of vegetables, and for me it's like the more vegetables in a meal, the more delicious it is. I actually want to be a vegetarian. Can I tell you guys something? I think the only thing in my life that will stop me from ever becoming a full-blown like pescatarian is my family. Definitely 100% my family, because I feel like over the years I just started questioning, like, why do I always eat everything with pap? Like, why do I always eat everything with rice? I don't even like pap. Like, I don't even like pap like that. So like, if now for example we're eating stew, mama cooked thing, guys. Nothing in the world smells as bad as like authentic thing, yeah, Setswana. But at the same time, that thing is delicious. So when I came home on Saturday, I walked in the house and I was like, my goodness, what died in here? And so I'm asking, like, what is going on? And then mama's like, who's yummy? Kika thing. And I try to kill you one. I'm like, oh, I thing and try to only one. You're mad. I'm eating that thing. So I did have thing on Saturday, but outside of like thing and things that are like delicacies, I'm like not willing to do it. There are days that I crave pap, and those days don't exist. Every time I eat pap, rice, bread, anything of that sort, I feel constipated. And when I have an excess amount of like milk, cheese, yogurt, that kinds of stuff, then I have diarrhea. And I think there's a certain level of like lethargicness, if that's a word, that comes with like the diet, I guess, that you eat. And I just realized there's certain foods that don't allow me to be productive, and there's certain foods that like my body just doesn't feel good. Like, I don't feel, not like I don't feel good about myself, like, oh my god, I've eaten more calories than I should have, but like I just don't feel good. Like, I feel sleepy, I feel sick, I feel nauseous. And I found like a pescatarian diet is probably one of the most like refreshing diets in the world. Otherwise, like, I pretty much will eat anything except like bo baloni. So like, oh hey, I don't really have the space or the capacity to do that. Yeah, please, I'm only opening my phone now and seeing all this drama now. What is this group? So I'll just ask her, and then I've changed the settings as well to only admins are able to send messages. So I think we'll open the ability for the teenagers to send messages when it's relevant, and when it's not relevant I'll just keep it off and they can contact myself or Nikita directly. Guys, group chat, so just let me know and then we'll take it from there. Yeah. I have so many WhatsApp messages to respond to, and you know what, I'm not going to. Can you see what I have to do? I have so much to do. Let's get it. They call this place the Entrepreneur Village. It's called Co-Space or something like that in Midrand. And basically there's a whole bunch of like small businesses, from clothing boutiques to suppliers of like wig tools and lash techs, obviously nail techs. Everything can be found in this one space. What a coincidence. Guess what I'm having for dinner? My favorite fish from Food Lovers Market and what's this? Vegetables. Let's call it vegetables. Look, I even went to go pick a lemon from the tree so that I can have it with my food. If you've never had seafood with lemon, you have to squeeze the lemon onto your prawns, squeeze the lemon onto your fish, see how it will change your life. So you I've gotten to a space in my life where I'm like, guys, everybody has got problems, and I don't think it's my friend's job to carry my problems. Nay.
Why do you do that?
Huh?
Who said you should do that?
Nobody said I should do that, but listen, hear me out. I feel like there's a thin line between my friend carrying my problems and having a therapist to do that. You know, you're not supposed to like shower 24 hours after doing your lashes so that the glue doesn't whatever. I don't know. I read it somewhere the first time I started doing lashes. So I think it's time now for me to shower. It's 2:00, well, 2:30, and my appointment was 2:00 yesterday. So it's giving 5 hours, give or take, but I wanna shower now.
But also, I don't think I want these pictures as the front ones.
So like, for example, if you were gonna do this as a reel, don't do the reel like that. Okay, done. Do this. Make it fit
Oh,
the whole
okay.
phone. You understand?
Okay, girl.
Like that. Now look, it's a real thing. Then you download
Save
it,
it.
you save it, then you're gonna post it as a reel.
Guys, look who I bumped into. It's Amy. Oh my god. I literally, when I was driving into the parking, I was driving and then she came like parking in reverse and I was like, who's this girl? And then I was like, oh my god, it's Amy. Like, what are the odds that she would be parking right next to me? When in my mind, literally, I was like, I wonder if I'll see Amy tonight. But they said intimate. What is intimate?
So you thought if it's intimate, I'm not gonna be here?
I know, I thought if it's intimate, they said like 8 people. I mean, you are their mother.
You are one
you
of
give
eight, but me, I'm not one of
That's
eight.
why I was confused. I was like, why am I one of 8? How did I become this special? Guys, we were going up the escalator and Amy's dress got caught in the escalator. It literally started pulling into her dress.
Imagine.
She's like, oh my gosh, my dress. I'm like, this girl's gonna be naked by the end of the night.
Not dead. She's worried about me being naked.
Okay.
We're having a happy time.
Welcome the brand ambassador of Additional.
Woo!
A lot of work went into this. We're really excited about it. You can find it at Clicks, at Pets, at Acronyms, and I'm Cosmetic Connections, I believe, as well, all over the place. So that's nice.
The global vice president of marketing. All of us because she cares. So please welcome
Definitely wanted to make sure that we connected with all of you guys, invited you out for just like a nice night to relax and say thank you from your brand partners, from us, and we're just excited to be here.
So have you seen these?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and scratch them and see if you want a prize.
OMG! It's giving Oprah. What does it say? Not today. Your eye is crying. Smart. Please, God.
Those are very,
Ooh, there's lighting. Now all the vloggers have their vlogs out. Judging. Guys, please look at Rejoice's hair. It is so good. It is so good. And she is like 100% black. She's 100% black. This is definitely just Auntie Jackie's as the hair product. How does it feel to be a star?
Star. Mama, I made it. But no, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
I'm just honored to be
Humbled.
like there's nothing else. It's nice.
Yeah.
Big smiles.
It was such a cute game. They adopted it from the Clicks Curls Fairs, and basically you scratch on it, right? And then you scratch, and they tell you whether you've won or not. And we won! You know why? Because I'm a star!
From the seashores of America, it's Jubilee!
Still jet lagged, you know. 9-hour
It's
time
not
zone
easy.
difference.
Weren't you in Cape Town like yesterday?
I literally flew back in.
What does it feel like to be a
Last night.
superstar?
Being a jet setter is not that easy.
Yeah?
Like,
cat. Thank you to my cat. My food has finally came. The kitchen said, give it to her right now. Right now. What do you mean Barbie's hungry? Guys, please guess my queen's age. Is she up here? Is she a young girl? We don't know. Okay, let's start here now. I ordered my drink, and guess what I'm drinking? A virgin mojito. Yes, I have tried, guys. I really have tried to drink other things. Ken has tried to get me to drink cola, what, and I don't think there's a drink on earth that compares to a virgin mojito. So. Guys, this is Jabu from okay. Instagram handle @jabu.pics. Period. So I met him at the Sorry for Change photo shoot. And when I walked in, I'm like, I know this man. But then I was like, I don't know if I know this man.
She knows me. She acts like she doesn't know me.
Guys, look at everyone's food. Look at my food. So somebody on Instagram was like, there you go again, going to a brand event without makeup. I was ready to fight. Okay, fight for my life. So I'm like, girl, I'm so sorry, like, and she's like, no, I love it for you, I love it for you. So last week on the vlog, I literally was like, I'm trying to get into my bareface natural Beyonce era, and that's like the vibe I'm pushing right now. So the fact that she wasn't fighting me, but she was clapping for me, it's giving girl power. It's giving I am definitely in my influential era, and I am going to be pushing the propaganda of no makeup when you feel like it. I feel like it's such a wild thing to always want people to like, that just wants to influence that power, guys. If you're tired, you're tired. Yo, this spinach is giving Morocco. I don't want to lie. The greens are giving Morocco. This is all for me, girl. I say, girl, that's all for you.
See how tiny I am?
You're gonna have to loosen your belt just a little bit.
Yeah, it's actually on the last,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
It's giving danger.
I'm gonna have
Cameraman is saying break time. Hey. The people are saying I must drink alcohol. I'm saying, girl, do you know who I am? Do you know how crazy I am? Are you mad? Guys, the girls have given up. Look at them.
They're done.
Dead. They're so defeated. Guess her age? Her age? Yes. 34.
You lying.
She's got a 15-year-old son. She's 34.
I'm saying 21.
So the experts didn't lie when they said you like those guys.
Guys, they bring me takeaway containers. I haven't even started. Look at my food. Thank you so much, sir. I'm literally eating right now.
We don't believe it. They're thinking that maybe it's my stepson or my brother.
Look at me.
I'm terribly right now.
Yummy. I think I'm full now.
For now.
Guys, I cut my meat and it slid through. Like, it's like the knife said, oh, don't worry about it. I was born to slice. Love it. Another one, thank you. Oh, my fighter, rejoice. She said, I just can't give up now. I can't. When you open the meat, the cow must say more. Now we're getting killed.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Look at everything that I'm leaving with, and I came only with my cute little bag. I'm good. How you doing?
Is there anything upfront already before we get into it that you'd like to know?
I think for me it was just like what your vision is in detail in terms of the conversation that we would be having. Today is gonna be an easygoing day. I have to go do my nails. Tomorrow I've got a shoot, so I'm gonna be using my hands a lot in this thing, so I need to have my nails done so that I can grab everything I need to grab. I'm very excited this time because for the first time I'm doing color. And then I need to shop and get a couple of items because so the post that I'm doing, I'm gonna be styling cargo pants in 3 different ways, and one of the outfits has got an orange crop top in it, and I've been wanting to try this out for a while. I just haven't had a reason to like go to the shop and get an orange crop top. Now I do. So I'm going to go get an orange crop top. Today is giving the chillest day of the week, and then I can just prepare for tomorrow's drama. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I wasn't feeling too well this morning. I'm still not feeling well. I'm literally eating so that I can take painkillers. I must vlog it on my phone just for you. I don't vlog for free, my brother. You have to pay me.
Okay, you don't worry. Kisses and hugs coming your way.
Kisses and hugs don't pay the bill. We have to go. The escalators are not working, but I'm not mad because today is a good day.
So